We went there every night.
Jamie, big speech. Jamie, big speech. Good speech.
I'm gonna stand here or here. There? It's better? I'm Marisa. I think I've met all of you. Thank you for coming here tonight. I just wanted to give you a little bit of background because I know some of you, but others I don't know as well. So Alyssa and I met when we were actually 12. Well, we were probably technically 11. And my dad said a little bit of this already, but I was at grade school at Crane, and I got to be her guide for the day because she was trying to figure out would she go to 8th grade or start high school a little bit early. And happily, she started high school with me the next year at Kate, which I like to have, you know, at least I think I had something to do with her decision, not staying in 8th grade. And, you know, from then on, we really just started this amazing friendship that's really lasted now over 25 years.
Oh my God.
Which actually, we really shouldn't say that because it does. So, you know, it was really amazing to see a familiar face on the first day of school, boarding school no less, although we were really excited to go. It was really fun to see a familiar face, and I will always remember what she was wearing because it was near the 80s. So she had white Vans on, jean shorts, you know, pulled up nice and high up towards, you know, her neck, and a shirt tucked in.
Tucked in? No.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I had my shirt tucked in, so you most likely did as well. Yeah, so let's just be clear. I'm not passing judgment here because I was essentially wearing the same thing, but topped off with a headband. Okay. So it was very stylish. Exactly. So, you know, our nerdy tendencies were not just the only thing we had in common. We soon found that we, you know, loved sports, loved music, loved the outdoors, and really loved showing off our superior memory for details, which may change once you've had a child, just warning you. Our adventures led us to many things, including volleyball championships, you know, studying abroad in Spain, to getting to be in Mexico for spring break, to things like rushing to the emergency room for an emergency burst appendix, Alyssa, and even getting hit on by Rob Lowe, which we didn't even realize at the time because we were really pretty clueless. And one of our favorite pastimes, cruising in Alyssa's Jetta, which I can picture so well, down State Street in Santa Barbara, if you know it at all. Blasting Biggie. We were the epitome of cool. So, you know, the first summer after high school, Alyssa came to Reno and stayed with me and my family there. And we did everything from play tennis in 100-degree weather, which was really dumb, to play a lot. You know, we bowled a lot because Reno is big in bowling. We witnessed OJ's episode, all of that. But really the point is she got to know my family a lot more that summer. And from then on, she really became like their third daughter, as my dad said, and a sister to me. And funnily enough, at some of our family functions over the years, some of our relatives would confuse her with my sister Calgary because they look pretty similar too. So just a little aside, which is unique. But we've always wanted to live in the same city again. And you know, we were always saying, we've got to live in the same place again. She wanted to move back to New York. And I said, I think, you know, we'll move out west again eventually. So when Pat and I moved out west back here to San Francisco a few years ago, it was really a dream come true. And we were so excited. And something that didn't surprise me is when we got here, you know, Alyssa knew everyone and everything. She had everything, wrapped around her finger, basically. But she always has had that spark that draws people to her and a real passion for connecting people. It's a natural thing that she does. And a real benefit of that for those of us that are friends is we get to meet a lot of great people through it. In fact, everyone that I know here tonight, I know through Alyssa. So that has really been so special for us. While there were a lot of people who she knew, there were very few who were impressed her enough to go on a second date. But about 2 years ago, Michael resurfaced in the USA. So when Pat and I met Michael, we'd been very briefed on how savvy and fun and wonderful he was. Yes, she's given us a little fair fun stories. And as it turns out, she was not overselling him. It was really terrific to get to know him, and the more and more we spent time with him, and the more of his friends that we met, wonderful people that he's known throughout all stages of his life, and obviously a lot of them are here tonight. We really realized, it was a very great connection that they had, because he too was a hub for all of these friendships and drew all of these people together, and really considered them, part of his extended family. So they really shared that, which is special, and not everybody has that. So, after meeting 25 years ago, and living in different cities, going to different colleges, you would think, you tend to grow apart a little bit. But we stayed close as ever, and we're still very close in terms of decisions and everything we make, and even down to some of the dorky aspects of the guys we ended up with. So, while Michael and I see Pat looking down. Well, Michael and Pat might not wear matching outfits or headbands. If you've ever hiked with them, you will know that the discussion soon trends towards topics like how to identify igneous versus metamorphic rock, or what motor is best given the traffic patterns of the Bay Area. These are things that I get to listen to while hiking, and I like the rock part. So the only thing missing is Michael doesn't have any stories of, traveling and far away. Wait, Michael, have you traveled? Wait, do you have any videos of a lion so that you can show me during dinner? But really, Michael, your timing of ending your most recent stint, traversing the world, was very, very well timed. And I think perhaps Alyssa is right, and you really were destined to come to San Francisco to find each other. So, more than most newlyweds, it has been wonderful to see you guys lean on each other through tough times. And it proves what good partners you guys really are. And Michael, I love how you make Alyssa laugh more than anyone can, and all of us. And you'll soon be doing that for your little baby, the Roo. But you two have been such incredible auntie and uncle to Emerson. You're naturals. You're going to be absolutely fabulous for the little Wolf's baby. And speaking of that little baby, I mentioned that Alyssa and I had a tendency to match, some matching clothes, matching type of guys. Well, the most new addition to matching is that we'll both have little boys. toast to, we're celebrating lots of many
So many
wonderful things,
things.
but I know the
So
three of
many,
you,
my goodness.
the three of you have many adventures ahead of you, and we're so excited to share in this.